What's up, everybody? It's Old Man Winter 8 for Sun and Ski Sports, and we're going to find out if the new Burton Counterbalance is a wise buy for you. So the Counterbalance is a brand new board for Burton for the 25-26 season. And one thing, if you look through the lineup, you'll notice that the Deep Thinker is gone. And this is kind of the replacement for the Deep Thinker. But you also might notice that the Free Thinker is gone as well. And I like to say that this board is kind of a cross between the two. But compared to the Deep Thinker, it does have a little less taper in the nose, and it also has a little softer flex overall. They're still doing the squeeze box where the core is a little bit thicker on the inside and outside of both your bindings, which is adding stability. It's adding pop to the board. It's adding a lot of power. And then it still has that camber to rocker profile where it's cambered through the majority of the board and then a little bit of rocker right before you get to the tip. When you do get this into deep snow, the nose is going to want to lift up even more. And then even though this does have a little bit softer flex than the Deep Thinker, a little more of the medium flex, it still has their carbon highlights 45. So we've got carbon going at a 45-degree angle, which is not only adding power along the length of the board and giving it more spring, pop, and stability, but it's adding power in and out of your turns. And why that's so important is that even though it has a little bit softer flex than the Deep Thinker, it still has the spring, pop, and power of the Deep Thinker. And then of course, like all the high-end Burton boards, we have that sintered WFO base, so it's got the wax baked into the base, so it's nice and crazy fast right out of the packaging. But is the Counterbalance a wise buy for you? Well, like the Deep Thinker, this is for those intermediate to advanced riders who are looking for something that is all mountain, but is going to excel in the powder and a little bit more on the freeride side of things. But unlike the Deep Thinker, with that softer flex and that little less taper, this thing's gonna feel even closer to a twin tip board than you would think. And even though you're looking at this thing thinking that's an all mountain freeride board, the thing that's gonna set this apart from other boards that are of similar model and similar shape is that you're gonna see this thing in the park probably 50% of the time. But if you got any questions about anything that we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. Also make sure to like and subscribe to the Sun and Ski YouTube channel, and make sure to head on into any other stores so you can check out the new Burton Counterbalance, or just hit them up at sunandski.com.